Hey team. Yeah, so it's a full moon tonight, specifically tomorrow morning. And I was just really in the mood to do a slow flow yoga class today. And figured I may as well film it so that we can access it at a different time if we want to. But yeah, this class is going to be really easy on the joints, easy on the body. We are going to go through laying down postures, seated postures, and standing postures. We're just going to kind of cut out those chaturangas and try to work a little slower, be a little gentler with ourselves. Yeah, if that sounds good to you, I would grab probably at least a blanket to roll up as a little bolster. Maybe grab some blocks. Just grab as much stuff as you want. I'm at a point where I just keep 2 blocks, a blanket, and a bolster by my mat at all times. Also, a mug of tea just at all times. So that might be helpful. Otherwise, you'll get by fine with nothing. So let's get started on our mats. I'm going to set my tea over here. I'm going to go ahead and recruit either my blanket or my bolster. So if you've got a blanket, just roll it up. So you got a nice little hot dog bolster. Teep, teep, teep. Yeah, just like that. Cool. We'll bring it across our mat like this so that as we lay down, we can feel our shoulder blades nice and comfortable on the mat. I'm going to reach my arms up overhead so I can get a little bit of extra length here. Just this gentle lift of the rib cage can help open up that front body a bit, especially around the rib cage, like right in front, right? Feeling a little bit more space between left and right sides, and then maybe even a little space between the ribs, stretching out those intercostals. And once you get there, just start to take some slow, deep breaths. Yeah. So yeah, we have our full flower moon in Scorpio tonight / tomorrow morning. It's going to be its brightest at 6:45 in the morning Central Time tomorrow. So I wanted to make this sequence for folks who might want to do a little bit of moon theming around their sequencing this evening, or maybe even first thing tomorrow morning. I think that might be nice. We are going to play with moon salutations today. I love them. I think they do such a good job of kind of lubricating the joints, just getting the body a little bit stretched out in different ways than our sun salutation A's and B's might do. Awesome. So as always, team, feel free to stay in this starting posture for the entirety of your sequence. It's a wonderful choice if that's your choice today. Just kind of let that blanket, that bolster do its job. However, if you're ready to get a little bit of movement happening here, we're going to start to ease onto our side bodies. I'm going to ease to my right. Rolling off my bolster, I'll bring it off to the side. I've got a feeling I'm going to use it again. And I'll come back on my back here. Oh, nice. All right, let's walk our feet out to the width of our mat with our knees bent, feet planted, and then knock your knees together here. Crawl your shoulder blades up the mat a bit so we can really lengthen out that spine. Notice we took a little bit of that natural curve out of the lumbar spine here, just feeling a little bit more flat, a little bit longer. Awesome. Hey, let's take a big inhale. On your exhale, just let both knees fall to the left. Might feel a little bit of stretching here in this right hip. Let's even cross that left ankle across the outside of the right knee. We'll get a little bit more weight there. Beautiful, y'all. All right, keep that left ankle crossed. Let's start to bring the right knee up. Plant that right foot on the mat. Cool. We're going to start working into stretching the left glutes. So we might stay as we are. We might gently just press that left knee away from us. Or we might start to hug that right thigh in towards the chest. Our reclined figure 4 stretch. We'll spend some time here because it is just a productive place to be. Whether you haven't moved at all today, if you just crawled out of bed and onto your mat, or if you had a long day of walking or sitting or working out or watching movies, whatever. This is a nice way to really stretch out those glutes and pay attention to what's happening in your hip. Let's play with extending our right leg up. And then maybe point your right toes, draw your right toes back towards your face. Just kind of flowing in and out here. Getting a little bit stretching and moving. Mobilizing that ankle a little bit. Awesome. And we'll bend that right knee again. Let's start to rock left and right. If you haven't been doing that already, notice how this stretch changes across the left hip as you move, right? You get to access different areas, find different areas of restriction or sticky spots maybe hanging out there. Let's take an inhale. Exhale, float the right foot down to the mat, but keep your left foot crossed just the way it is. Cool. I'm going to take an inhale here. Exhale, with that ankle glued to the knee, we're going to let knee and ankle start to fall to the right until left foot comes down onto the ground, right knee relaxes. Then we'll tee that left arm out to the left. As we find this little twist that helps us really get into our hip. You might feel nice here, or you might, with that right hand, start to manipulate the left knee a little bit. Maybe hug it in. Maybe push it out. It's back and forth. Finding a good spot. If you need more out of it, just bring that left foot in towards you a little bit. Awesome. I'd like to reiterate now that having a cup of tea for this practice might be really nice. You can always take a break for any reason, but taking a break to sip on some lavender spearmint tea, man, that's a beautiful thing. Give it another breath here. Yeah, let's inhale. Bring that whole little amalgam back up to center. Let's swap the legs. So plant the left foot, cross right ankle over left knee. Yeah. Oh, wait. You know what? Actually, instead, let's plant both feet on the edges of our mat and draw our knees to touch. Yeah, I like this stretch. I want to make sure we do it on both sides. Let's take an inhale. Exhale, both knees go to the left this time. Inhale it back to center. And exhale, bring them on over to the right. Yeah, nice. Maybe starting to feel that stretch in the left hip. And then adding that weight, crossing that flexed right ankle over the outside of the left knee. Maybe get a little bit more sensation there around the left hip. Nice. When you're ready, then we'll inhale that left knee back up to center. And we're going to play with that supine figure 4. So stay as is. Press that right knee away. Maybe hug that left thigh. Oh, yeah, into the chest. Okay, a great medium place here, if this isn't quite comfortable, is to bring a block under that left foot. Yeah. Or bring a strap around the back of the thigh. Give yourself a little bit more slack that way. So play around here, maybe easing that right knee away from you with the help of your right elbow. That could be cool. Noticing that right hip. What's going on? Where are you feeling it? Does it feel more lateral? Does it feel more internal, like where the joint is? Do you just feel it in the muscle belly of the glutes? What's going on today? Let's extend that left leg up and just play with pointing the toes, flexing our toes back towards our face. Awesome. Beautiful stuff, y'all. Love it. And we'll bend that left knee back in. Maybe rocking back and forth. Okay, big inhale. Exhale, float that left foot back down to the mat. Keep that right ankle glued to the left knee. Take a big inhale. Exhale, let both right foot plant and left knee relax out to the left as we find our little twisty variation, right? Right arm tees out to the right. And now with our left hand, we can just manipulate that right knee, whoever feels most productive. Yeah, beautiful. So those of you that are used to my restorative classes, both online but also at ABP, this is going to have a little bit more movement than those classes. We will kind of be getting up and flowing a little bit, but it's going to be a really gentle flow, one that hopefully either helps wake the body up gently or eases the body into a place of rest. Hopefully it will just be a nice early morning or evening practice for us. No big heart openers to wake us up, nothing like that. No chair pose. At least there's none planned. I don't think, lest the spirit overtakes me, the spirit of chair pose. I think we're in the clear. Usually my left hip is the tighter one, but this right side's got a lot to talk about today. Give it another breath. Let's inhale. Oh, yeah. Coming back up to center. We'll uncross the ankle, plant both feet to either edge of your mat, knees knocked together. Let the knees drop to the right. And up to center. Exhale, drop to the left. And up to center. Awesome. Let's hug the knees in towards the chest. Oh, yeah. Start to rock left and right. Got a nice low back pop there. That was good. Nice. Inhale, we're going to extend arms up overhead. Extend your leg long along the mat. Draw your heels out to left and right edge of the mat. We're going to make that banana shape with our body here. So let's bring both ankles towards the bottom right corner of the mat. Start to work your hips over to the left edge of your mat. And then hold on to that left wrist as we pull it up over to that top right corner. Yeah, nice. I've got my left ankle crossed on top of the right, just to give myself a little bit more of a pull here, just because that's feeling nice. Notice where you feel it on this side. Imagine breathing into whatever spot is feeling the most restricted. Can you also soften on your crunched up side? Can we soften that right side a little bit? Awesome. Really slow, start to bring those arms back up to center. Let's bring that left heel out to the left. And then let the right heel come to meet it as you start to scoot your hips over to the right. And then we'll gently pull that right wrist up and over to the left. Make that banana shape with the body. Stretch out that right side, soften the left. Nice open rib cage. I like full moons. Just feels like a nice time to set an intention for a new season. Maybe you start to think about if there's an intention you'd like to set for your next lunar cycle. Maybe there's just some energy you want to clean out. All right. Let's start to bring our heels back to left and right edges of the mat. Find that good morning stretch. Lift the low back up off the ground. We'll hug our knees in towards our chest. Start to rock left and right. Then we'll start to rock north and south along the length of our spine. Take as many rocks as you like, especially if it's feeling nice on the vertebrae. But eventually you might find yourself coming up to seated. Yeah, cool. All right, from here, let's just find some seated cat-cows. So we'll kind of waddle back and forth, really ground your sit bones down to the mat. Awesome. Let's have a nice open chest here. Float the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. Big inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, keep the hips rooted as you lean forward. Nice. All right, palms are on the knees. Take an inhale, pull the shoulders back. Exhale, press the upper back behind you as you arch like a cat. So inhale, flow all the way into cow, open chest. Exhale, arch the back into cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Little different this time. Inhale, cow. Then continue to lean forward. Keep those hips grounded. Exhale, we're going to roll our torso over to the right and then back. Inhale, let's roll to the left and forward. Exhale to the right and back. Inhale to the left and forward. One more. Exhale to the right and back. Inhale to the left and forward. Pause when you're forward. Pulse. I've got my palms down on my knees, pressing. We're just pulsing the chest down a little bit, getting a little bit of stretch into the shoulders here with our elbows pointed up and out. Inhale, you can draw those elbows towards the body. Draw the shoulders back for cow. Exhale back into your cat. Come back to a nice neutral spine. Swap your legs. If you've got one ankle in front, let's bring the other one in front or on top. Cool. Inhale, lengthen the spine, ground down. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale here. Exhale, let's go over to the left and back. We're just reversing. Inhale, right and forward. Exhale, left and back. Inhale, right and forward. Last one. Exhale, left and back. Inhale, right and forward and pause. We're leaning forward. Palms are down. Our shoulders are dipping down here with our elbows up and back, and we're just going to press into our palms, pulsing that chest up and down, really small movements, just so we can get into those shoulders a little bit. Cool, yes. And we'll inhale back up to seated. Nailed it. Good job, team. Cool. From here, let's swing our legs behind us. We're going to come into tabletop position. Awesome. All right. Let's just lean forward a little bit. Then we're going to lean back a little bit. Just kind of gliding forward and back. So as we glide forward, we're really working on this extending the wrists, right? So this is extension and this is flexion. So we're working on that extension posture. Yeah, cool. So now let's pivot on our palms, fingertips out to the left and right edges of our mat. Start to just sway left and right. Try forward and back. See what happens. Nice. Cool. All right, let's pivot on those palms again. Fingertips in, maybe forward and back, maybe right and left. Cool. Yeah, just in the business of noticing the wrists. I'm noticing that mine are sore. Oh, awesome. Let's go ahead and bring those fingertips to point towards our knees. Really gentle movements here, forward and back, left and right. And then finally, let's go on the tops of the hands, really light here, be mindful. Nice strong flexion of the wrists. Yeah, so we get to stretch those extensors, those typing muscles. That's what we're stretching here. Whew. All right, let's come back to nice and neutral. From here, we're going to tuck our toes under us, take an inhale. Exhale, lift the hips for downward facing dog. Let's see how she feels. Not being too exact with our alignment today. This is more about feeling out the posture. Notice how it feels if you bring your big toes to touch. Notice how it feels if you go out to the width of your mat. Just see what you feel. Yeah, awesome. Cool. All right, let's walk our feet out to the width of the mat. I like that. Then we're just going to start to walk our palms back towards our feet here until we end in this kind of semi-wide-legged forward fold at the back of our mat. Maybe grabbing opposite elbows, maybe swaying. Yes, nice. Props, man. Okay, let's bring our hands to our shins. We're going to inhale, come up halfway lift. And exhale, let's come back into it. Forward fold. Really relax the shoulders. How good does that feel, man? Crown of the head shining down towards the mat. Take a nice strong bend in the knees as you start to walk the palms forward into downward facing dog. Really beautiful, y'all. So heels might be nice and heavy, working their way towards the mat today. Hips are high. Think that you want to bring the tailbone up towards the ceiling, but then your sit bones back towards that wall behind you. Okay, now we're going to start to walk our feet forward towards our palms till we come to a forward fold at the front of our mat. Oh, hey, front of the mat. Sorry if you missed us. Hands to shins, press into them as we inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, halfway lift, pause here. See if you can bring the shoulders away from the ears a little bit. Inhale here, and as you do that, really imagine lengthening the spine. Crown of the head forward, hips back. Inhale. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Totally empty the lungs. Root into the feet, take soft knees. Actually, really generously bend the knees here as we inhale, slowly come up to stand. Arms reach up overhead. Exhale, palms come to heart center. Nice job, team. Give yourself a couple breaths. Feeling stable in our legs. Able to lean all the way forward, lean all the way back. See if we can seal all edges of our feet down. Go left to right. Wherever you want. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Grab onto left wrist. Exhale, gently pull the left arm up and over to the right. Really gentle side bend here. Inhale, come up to center, swap the grip. Exhale, let's go over to the left. Inhale, up to center. Exhale, let's bend the elbows, cactus arms. Inhale, lift the chest, gentle back bend. Inhale, arms reach up, look forward. Bend into the knees. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Firm into right foot, step left toes to the back of the mat. We're in our runner's lunge. Then we're going to drop that back knee, untuck the back toes, low lunge. Stay here if you want, nice and low, or bring hands up to that right knee. That was a little bit of a balance challenge for me today. Hang out or reach hands up. Whatever you need. My hip flexors have really been talking to me. I want to give them a little extra love today. Really sinking in so you can feel the opening in the front of that left hip here. Yeah, beautiful. Nice big inhale. Exhale, let's bring our hands down. We're going to tuck our left toes, bring our left knee up off the mat, firm into right foot. Step left foot forward to meet it, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step right toes to the back of the mat, runner's lunge. Then drop that back knee and tuck the toes. Stay low, see how it feels. Or hands to knee. Or arms reach up. I'm realizing now that I've gotten really spoiled being able to have carpet under my yoga mat during yoga. Usually we're used to those hard gym floors or even maybe out in a common living space where there isn't carpet, but I really like the carpet for stuff like this. How's that right side feeling compared to the left? Big inhale. Exhale, let's bring our hands down towards our mat. Tuck the right toes, bring the right knee up off the mat. Inhale. Exhale, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach up overhead, come up to stand. Exhale, palms come to heart center. Stay firm in your legs. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, reach left hand forward, right hand back, twist open to the right. Inhale up to center. Exhale, twist open to the left. Left hand back, right hand forward. Inhale up to center. Exhale, cactus arms, gentle back bend. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right toes to the back of the mat, runner's lunge. This time we're going to keep the knee up. Inhale, we're going to lift up for crescent lunge. Hey, crescent lunge. Yeah, cool. Inhale. Exhale, look down, palms come to the earth. Plant right palm. Inhale, peel left fingertips up, rotated extended side angle. Really reach left fingertips up. Strong back leg, big inhale. Exhale, left palm comes down. Inhale. Exhale, step the right foot up to meet the left, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step left toes to the back of the mat. Let's do a nice runner's lunge here. Inhale, lift up for crescent lunge. Nice. Cool. Starting to wake up those quads a little bit. Big inhale. Exhale, look down, palms come to the earth. Firm into left palm as we inhale, right fingertips reach up, rotated extended side angle. Nice. Yeah, really open wingspan, open chest. Inhale. Exhale, right palm comes down. Inhale. Exhale, step left foot up to meet the right, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Arms reach up overhead. Exhale, twist open to the right. Inhale, up to center. Exhale, twist open to the left. Inhale, up to center. Exhale, gentle back bend. Inhale, up to center. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step left toes to the back of the mat, runner's lunge with right leg forward. Inhale, let's lift up for crescent. Cool. All right, we're gonna a little bit more movement here. Let's actually step our left foot forward just a smidge. Yeah, I gave myself another 6 inches or so. We're gonna swoosh our arms back like a little soaring warrior. Yeah, cool. Stay rooted in this right leg. And then we're just gonna start to bring our left toes up off the mat a little bit as we start to tilt the body forward. So think about it as a gentle launch. So we're just like gently launching, then we come back down. Launching as if to come to warrior 3, but not quite. We're mostly just playing with taking a few little lift offs, noticing how that right leg works to stabilize. One more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, let's bring it back. Crescent lunge. Yeah, we get that. Big inhale. Exhale, let's plant left palm to the mat. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, right palm comes down. Step left foot forward to meet the right, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. From here, step the right toes to the back of the mat. Runner's lunge. Inhale, lift up. Crescent lunge. Cool, we're gonna do the same thing again, all right? So let's step that right foot forward just a smidge. Yeah. Swoop the arms back. Nice strong bend in this left knee still. Big inhale. Exhale, lift off a few inches. Just keep going. We'll do about 5 on this side. Yeah, feel that left leg just really turn on and stabilize the body. Let's do one more for good measure. And carefully place the right toes at the back of the mat. Reach back up, crescent lunge. Yeah, inhale. Exhale, let's come down. Right palm plants. Inhale, peel left fingertips up. Yeah, inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down. Step right foot forward for a fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Arms reach up overhead. Exhale, twist open to the right. Inhale up to center. Exhale, twist open to the left. Inhale up to center. Exhale, gentle back bend. Inhale up to center. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right toes to the back of the mat, runner's lunge. Inhale, lift up for crescent. Okay, so we're gonna do that, but this time we're gonna lift off 2 or 3 times. Eventually, we're gonna lock our way into warrior 3 or something like it. Today, we don't have to be parallel with the earth. We just wanna balance for a second. Cool. So aiming for a straight line from crown of the head to right heel. So maybe stepping right foot up a little bit. Maybe whooshing the arms back. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift off, touch down. Lift off, touch down. Lift off, maybe we lock it in, right? Maybe we find that warrior 3. Yes, y'all, big inhale. Exhale, carefully touch those right toes back down. We can keep that right heel lifted. Let's start on straightening this left leg. Arms reach up. Exhale, fold forward in a little pyramid posture. Yeah, awesome. Cool. See what it feels like to lift that right heel up higher. What does it feel like to drop the right heel lower? Cool. Find a nice spot. Then see what it feels like to bring those left toes towards you. And then bring them back down. Maybe lift the toes up. Maybe bring it down. Keep that left heel grounded. Lift the toes. Maybe bring them down. Cool. Bend into left knee. Exhale, step right foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the left toes to the back of the mat. We've got a runner's lunge. Inhale, lift up for crescent lunge. Yeah. So remember, we'll do a few lift-offs, and we're going to lock in that warrior 3, okay? So we'll step the left foot forward a little bit. Take an inhale. Let's swoosh the arms back, maybe. I just like it. Maybe you've got a different arm variation that you're feeling. And then let's just try lifting off, lightly touching down, lifting off, lightly touching down. Lots of control, lifting off, and maybe we lock it in, maybe not. Maybe we keep touching down. Just breathing in a warrior 3 or maybe something like it. Ooh. You come out, try getting back in. Another big inhale. Exhale, step the left toes to the back. It's not quite the back. I'm bringing them back where I was kind of launching earlier. Start to straighten out that right leg. Arms reach up on the inhale. Exhale, fold forward for that pyramid pose. And again, maybe fingertips are reaching forward. Maybe we're out to the sides. Maybe we're reaching back. See what works for you. What's kindest and most productive for your hamstrings. Play with lowering that left heel and spiking it back up. Finding a nice spot for yourself. Maybe playing with lifting those right toes, bring them back down. Whatever you want. Yeah, big inhale. Exhale, bend into the right knee, step left foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach all the way up to stand. Exhale, palms come to heart center. Beautiful work, team. Yes. Hopefully, hamstrings are feeling a little more open. Glutes got to be fired up a little bit. And we're going to play with some moon salutations. I love them so much. So this is going to be just a little bit of a gentler version of the moon salutation, but feel free to make any adjustments that you want to do for yourself. Cool. So starting at the front of our mat, Awesome. Let's inhale, arms reach up overhead. Interlace the fingers except for the pointer fingers. Inhale, lengthen the body. Exhale, start to lean to the right. Hips go to the left. Gently pulling that left arm up and over. Scooch that right shoulder forward just a smidge. Inhale, up to center. Exhale, let's go over to the left. Hips to the right. Left shoulder forward. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, let's step our left foot way back to the back of the mat. We're just going to open up the body in that big capital X shape. So I've got my toes kind of reaching out at a comfortable angle, arms reaching up and out. Okay. From here, we're going to pivot on this left foot so that the pinky edge of the left foot is parallel with the back of the mat. You're going to pivot on the right heel so that right toes point forward. Let's level out the arms, palms down. Inhale, straight legs. Exhale, surf fingertips towards the right. And let's come into triangle pose. So left fingertips reach up, right hand comes down. So I've got my right hand down on my right shin. That's what's feeling good for me today. You might stay up nice and tall, right? Lots of length on both sides. Maybe that right hand is coming down to the mat or a block. Nice big inhale. Exhale, look down. We're going to frame our right foot. Step that left foot out to the right. Both hips are squared forward. So this is flank stretch, a little different from pyramid pose because our left heel is down. If that means you need to scooch the left foot forward, go for it. Again, blocks under the palms might be a really nice addition here. Big inhale. Big exhale. Start to bend into that right knee. Step the left toes to the back for runner's lunge. Slowly start to walk your palms over to the left until you pause in the middle in a wide-legged forward fold. Hello. Yeah, so my toes are in just a little bit. Heels are out just a little bit. Palms are just comfortable on the mat or somewhere else maybe. Slowly start to walk the palms over to that left foot at the back of your mat. So we're in a runner's lunge at the back of our mat. Nice. From here, step that right foot forward a bit so you can ground that right heel. Start to straighten out left leg, flank stretch. Right on, yes. Breathing here. All right, let's shift this right foot back a little bit so that pinky edge of right foot is parallel with the front of the mat. Inhale, peel that right arm up, triangle pose. Yeah, it's an interesting transition in a triangle, that one. Feels like the body does a lot of different kind of adjusting as it settles in. All right, when you're ready, inhale, come all the way up to stand, that big capital X shape. And then we're going to step to the back of our mat. Arms reach up overhead, feet come together. Interlace the fingers except for the pointer fingers. Big inhale. Exhale, bend to the left. Hips go to the right. Inhale up to center. Exhale, bend to the right, hips to the left. Inhale up to center. Exhale, step that left foot towards the front of your mat. Open up that capital X shape. We're facing the opposite direction this time. Cool. Pivot on the left foot, so pinky edge of left foot is parallel with the front of the mat. Right toes point to the back. Arms come down, inhale. Exhale, stir fingertips towards the right toes, hinge for triangle pose. Yeah, think open chest, open wingspan. You got it. Can you take some weight out of that right hand? Big inhale. Exhale, flank stretch. Frame that right foot. Step the left foot forward and out to the left a little bit. Really square those hips forward. Nice, y'all. Maybe inhale, halfway lift here. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold back into it. All right. From here, let's bend the right knee. Find runner's lunge, set the left toes to the back. Take a second here. All right, slowly walk the palms over to the left till you pause at center for wide-legged forward fold. Nice. Maybe reaching the hands back behind you. That might be nice, right? Pulling the torso down towards the thighs. Maybe bringing palms under the shoulders. I like to inhale, think halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Start to walk your palms towards your left foot. Runner's lunge towards the front of your mat. Take an inhale. Big exhale. Step that right foot forward a bit. Straighten out that left leg. Flank stretch. Adjust as needed, right? Widen the stance if you want to. Can we inhale, halfway lift? Exhale, fold. Yes. Hamstrings, man. All right, let's adjust that back foot so pinky edge is parallel at the back of our mat. Inhale, peel up for triangle, right hand up towards the ceiling. Yeah, take some weight out of that left hand if you can. Nice, team. And inhale, let's come all the way up. That big capital X shape. Firm into left foot, step right foot up to meet it. We're at the front of our mat. Arms reach up overhead, interlace the fingers except for the pointer fingers. So we just did one round of moon salutation. Now we're going to do it going the other direction. We're going to go a little faster so that we can sync our breath with our movement a little bit more. But go at the speed that works for you. Okay. So arms are up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend to the right, hips to the left. Inhale, up to center. Exhale, bend to the left, hips to the right. Inhale, up to center. Exhale, step the right foot to the back, capital X shape. Inhale. Exhale, triangle towards the front of the mat. Left hand down, right hand up. Big inhale. Exhale, flank stretch. Step that right foot out to the right a bit. We're folded over our straightened left leg. Inhale. Exhale, runner's lunge. Step your right toes to the back of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, crawl to wide-legged forward fold. Inhale. Exhale, crawl to runner's lunge at the back of your mat towards your right foot. Inhale. Step left foot forward. Ground that left heel. We're exhaling into our flank stretch. Take another breath here. And then we're going to inhale, peel open into triangle pose. We just want to be nice and stable as we do that. Left arm up. Inhale up, capital X shape. Inhale. Exhale, step to the back of your mat. Left foot meets the right. Interlace the fingers except for the pointer fingers. Big inhale. Exhale, lean to the left, hips to the right. Inhale, up to center. Exhale, lean to the right, hips to the left. Inhale up to center. Exhale, step the right foot towards the front of the mat. Open up for that capital X. Inhale. Exhale, triangle towards your left leg, towards the back of your mat. Right arm up, left hand down. Inhale. Exhale, flank stretch. Step that right foot out, ground that right heel, folded over, straighten left leg. Inhale. Exhale, runner's lunge, bend the left knee. Inhale. Exhale, walk the palms to the right until we come into an exhale, forward fold. Inhale. Exhale, walk your hands to the front of your mat, runner's lunge towards right foot. Inhale. Exhale, step left foot forward, ground the heel for flank stretch. Here's that transition. Let's inhale, open up for a triangle pose. Left arm up, right hand down. Inhale, lift up, capital X shape. Inhale. Exhale, step the left foot up to meet the right. We're at the front of our mat with arms reaching up. Exhale, palms come to heart center. Gorgeous, y'all. Oh, wonderful moon salutation. Let's take an inhale. Arms reach up overhead. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we're going to bring our hands towards the mat. We're going to start to walk our feet back to a downward facing dog. We bend one knee, lift one hip. Bend the other knee, lift the other hip. Just back and forth, kind of pedaling it out. Cool. Big inhale. Exhale, let's bring knees to the mat, hips to heels, child's pose. Beautiful. Start to walk the palms all the way over to the left edge of your mat. Press into right palm as right hip goes towards right heel. Start to walk your palms through center. Go all the way to left edge of the mat. Press into left palm, left hip to left heel. Inhale, come to center, child's pose. Make a slight adjustment if you need to and bring knees to touch under the body. And then bring your arms to relax on either side of your legs, palms up. Really soften in the shoulders, between the shoulder blades. Nice. Let's reach the arms forward. Just unfurl. Come onto your belly. We're going to pause in Sphinx pose for a moment. So body's on the mat, except our forearms are down. They're parallel with the earth. Elbows are under our shoulders. We're opening the chest a little bit here. Nice big breaths. Nice. Okay, a little bit of a shoulder stretch here. So we're going to reach, let's say we'll reach our right arm forward, tint up the palm, come onto your fingertips. Well, actually, I'm going to firm my palm down for a second. You're going to thread your left arm under your chest, palm up, and then work to fold the body over that left arm. So we're just getting a little bit of stretch, hopefully in the back of that left shoulder. Play with shifting your weight slightly to the left, shifting your weight slightly to the right. Start to slide that right forearm back in, that elbow towards you under your shoulder. Let's swap the arm. So left arm extends forward, right arm threads under the body, palm up as we relax the body over the right arm. Play with where your weight is being held just a little bit, tiny movements. We'll start to slide the left elbow in. Bring both forearms back onto the mat for a second. Give yourself a little bit of a Sphinx pose. And then we're going to flip onto our backs. Awesome, y'all. Beautiful stuff. Cool. From here, let's find another twist before we close things out for ourselves. So we'll hug our right knee in towards our chest. Let your left leg come long and heavy along the mat. Awesome. Take an inhale. Exhale, right knee comes to the ground on the left side. That right arm is going to tee out to the right. In my case, finding a little bit of a cactus arm, I underestimated how close I was to the closet door, but it's nice. It feels good on my bicep. Right hip stacked up over the left as you breathe here. If it agrees with your neck, maybe you turn your nose towards right fingertips. Maybe you keep it nice and neutral up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Let's inhale, bring that right knee back in towards the chest. Oh, there it is. Swap it out, left knee comes in, right leg comes long and heavy along the mat. Big inhale. Exhale, knee comes to the ground on the right side. Oh, tee the left arm out to the left. How's this twist feeling? I bend my elbow on this one so I can even out a little bit. When you bend the elbow, you're getting a little bit more into the pecs, into the front of this whole complex, right? Awesome. Deep breath. When you're ready, really slow, let's start to bring that left knee in, the theme of the day, right? And we'll bring the right knee in to meet it. Palms on our knees, we'll slowly draw a circle with our knees on the ceiling, going in one direction, in the other direction. Hanging out if there's a sticky spot, maybe choosing to go two different directions with our knees. Awesome. Cool. Let's hug the knees in one last time. Big inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and relax the legs along the mat. If you're feeling it the way I'm feeling it, you might end with a supported Supta Baddha Konasana. You might grab your little bolster that you'd made, bring it back behind you, Bring soles of the feet together, let the knees drop off to the sides. And then as you lay back, that bolster that's long ways is going to support your spine, ideally all the way up to your head. Maybe bring a pillow under your head if it's not quite long enough. Relax the arms. And just feel gravity do the work here. Gentle, gentle opening of the chest and opening of the hips. Give yourself 3 deep breaths here. You might choose to bring palms to heart center. And if you set an intention at the beginning of your practice, maybe bring it back into focus for a moment, considering what this next month, what this next little cycle holds for you, or what you might like to see in it. A nice big deep breath on your own. Sealing that intention. I hope you can carry this peace with you wherever you're going next. Namaste. So, y'all know me. I'd encourage you to stay exactly where you are for as long as you can. But thank you so much for joining. If you have any questions or anything, reach out to me either through YouTube or through Instagram, Pride Wellness ATX. Otherwise, have a great full moon. Get weird. Do whatever it is that's calling to you. Howl at some point. I feel like that'll be good for you. Okay, love y'all. Bye.